Good evening, one and all. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. We've got ourselves a big old lineup here lined up for you this evening. It is the release of 2025 Bowman Baseball. And we've got one break already filled, a couple more right on the edge of filling themselves. And we are here to get them all ripped and ready to roll. So here's our board for the evening. The big one here that is tied into tonight's EB Dub, a 6-box break of Bowman Baseball. The Rockies, Diamondbacks, Angels, and many more hanging out in that EB Dub. There are 14 spots left, a chance to get some of the top teams that have some of the Bowman's first Bowman cards for a lot of the top prospects in the game here for very, very cheap compared to what they would go for if you bought them outright. So check that out. $43.99 a spot. I believe that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of the 15 spots will end up with a team in that Bowman break. And again, only at $43.99. Just so everyone is aware, the cheapest team in Bowman is $35. So a very good chance to get some solid teams on the cheap. So we have that one. We also have a triple-tiered team dual jumbo box also available. So that is also on the board. 5 spots left there. We have Topps Chrome VeeFriends, a single box triple pack break. You get 3 packs per spot. Those are, we got 5 spots left in that, and then we have 12 spots left to go in a National Treasures Baseball, the top baseball release, I guess, outside of, now I'm going to blame, what's the briefcases? Dadgummit, none of them are around here, so I can't even look at them. Flawless, there we go. See, it'll come to me eventually. Flawless Baseball, probably the next best break out of that one as well. So we got 12 spots to go there. And again, 14 spots in the EB Dub. But we do have a jumbo box of Bowman Baseball ready to rock, and it is random divisions. So we're going to get that one set up here momentarily. Again, going big here on this debut evening for Bowman Baseball, and we've got that one filled. So we're going to get started here in about 7 minutes with that break and a jumbo box on the way. So stay tuned. Check out TopShelfBreaks.com if you want to jump into any of the breaks that you see here up on the board that are ready and raring to be ripped here on this Wednesday evening. And then there's also, didn't even get to this one, Leaf Metal Pop Century. We've opened a lot of those boxes. We have 2 final boxes here. Is a dual box random hit break. You are guaranteed a card per spot. So there are 10 spots left in that one. So we were hoping to get to that one tonight as well. So all sorts of opportunities across the board here to check everything out over at TopShelfBreaks.com. Hey, what's going on, Tyson? Hey, Matt. Dude, I still can't believe you hit that. I'm walking through the casinos and you sent that to me. I'm like, that's awesome. Hey, you spoke it into existence, man. Damn, below the belt there, huh? I mean, at least they have an organist again. Right? All right, folks, we're going to get things started here. We've got, like we said, a jumbo of Bowman. Ready to rock. Random divisions kicking us off here. So we're going to get to that one in just one quick moment. All right. All right, folks, here's our 6 slots. Ryan, Thomas, Chad, Steven, and Donald, all part of this one, and our divisions, as we always do. Let's see, we're going to scroll that. There we go. Now they all match. We're going to roll the dice. We're going to find out 10 times. Here we go. And then we'll do it again. Doo-doo. And we got Steven down to Chad. There we go. Or are they on the verge of losing again? I haven't looked. Oh, my. Oh, I just saw that. 28-13 in the fourth? Oh, moly. Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on that one. But it's time for some Bowman. One of the biggest baseball releases of the year, 2025 Bowman Baseball. And we're starting tonight off with a single jumbo box of Bowman Baseball. Random division style. Right over there to the right side of your screen are your divisions and your names attached to each of them. Steven with the AL East, Ryan with the NL West, Donald with the AL West, Thomas with both the NL East and the AL Central, and Chad with the NL Central. So we're diving in. We're hoping for some big hits, big prospects. Here we go, everybody. Good luck. Away we go. Just 12 packs in total in the jumbos, but we're looking for 3 autos. 3 autos in this one. It is astounding in how many products there is River Ryan for the LA Dodgers. Blows my mind. He is in everything. Very high print counts. All right. Here we go. Chase Burns. Ethan. Saw a lot of him last year. He was a first Bowman player for the Padres. Ohtani's Showtime Showcase. But let's get to this auto here. How about this? Didier Fuentes for the Atlanta Braves. That's going to be the NL East. Thomas picking up the first hit out of the box. Ohtani's all-time showcase. Or Showtime Showcase. Interesting cards. So he gets his own set this year. Greatness loading for James Wood and the Nationals. Nice Matt Shaw there for the Cubbies. And Rockstar Rookies, Haesung Kim. For the LA Dodgers. What else we got here? Christian Moore. Drew Jones. All right, we got one hit through our first stack. How about Giancarlo Lara for the Braves to 199? Well, it's like people finding the holiday packs of nothing but Nolan Arenado. Bryce Eldridge. Actually, I'm still not sure if that was a joke because a lot of people posted that. Still to this day, I'm not entirely sure. Ham has been gone. I'm back. Ham sandwich. Just ham slices, fresh off the bone. Spencer Schwellenbach. Ooh, got a nice die cut here. We got die cut designs this year. Rookie of the Year favorites, Jackson Jobe. That's for the Tigers. Nice rookie card there. The anime cards are back this year, which is awesome. Nick Kurtz. It's funny, the announcers for the A's have to put a pause between Nick's first and last name to make sure that it doesn't sound like something else. True story. Walter Janik for the Astros to 499. Going to the AL West. Oh, Windham on break spots. Oh, okay. I guess I have something to check out after we're done with this break. I don't know. Ham sounded good, too. Oh, baby. How about this? Chad in the NL Central. Jesus Mate. What a hit. If you have the NL Central or the Brewers, that's the guy that you want right there. Solid hit. Congrats, Chad. We'll stick that right there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Charlie Condon, Jesus Mate, two of the top prospects that you want to get in this one. We can go through the rest of the top ones. I know not everybody is necessarily, dialed in. To who has the top prospects, or if you haven't done the research to who the top players are in the Bowman set with all the first Bowmans. Is this another one here? How about Jackson Churio, Future Stars Collectibles? And that's going to be numbered, I believe, 84 of 150. Hey, Kenneth. Knicks won. Wow. $91.90. Unreal. And in Boston to boot. Crazy. Triantos, number 94 in the top 100. Cubbies pipeline is still pretty healthy, all things considered, for prospects. Greatness loading. Bizana. Oh, Tatum with the choke job. Trey Savage. All right. Still looking for one more. How about a Skeens Treasure Trove? So they all have their. Oh, is this just called the Open for Business Card Shop? It's actually pretty cool. I like these. They got like the card shop in the background, all the different Bowman boxes through the years. Elvin Garcia for the Baltimore Orioles to 125, going to the AL East. And Steven. Yeah, Bowman's always one of my favorite ones to open. I know you get a lot of cards. It's like the NFL draft. There's so much promise with these players. I think they have the hobbies are going for $350, $325. Jumbo's going for 600 plus. Hayden Alvarez, that's a gorgeous auto. To $299 for the LA Angels. That's going to go to the AL West. And Donald picking up the Hayden Alvarez. A sparkle. So 3 first Bowman autos out of the jumbo, starting us off right here on this Wednesday evening. Good stuff. Signed as a free agent in 2024. He's a fresh prospect for, or I guess maybe even just a, ooh, What we got here? This is Jose Briseno. It's got a fancy background to it. It's like a fence. Huh. Not numbered. Not yet. I don't see it yet. I'm sure that's just a matter of time. I'd imagine, this week or if not next. Jacob Melton. Jace Young. Rookie. He's a rookie still? I thought he was, whatever. Rockstar rookie is Spencer Schwellenbach. All right. Final stack. I don't know what that is. It's got a fence on it. I gotta look up the parallels. It's the one thing I didn't do was look up the parallels because I just assumed they were all the same this year. And that's what I get for not looking it up. Marcelo Mayer with the Red Sox wrapping us up. So, quick hit recap on all the biggies. We got to check this out. It's a Prospects parallel. It's got like a chain link fence behind it, so we're going to have to check that out. Hayden Alvarez for the Angels to $299. Elvin Garcia to $125. Didier Fuentes for the Braves. Just standard auto there. But this one right here, the biggin'. Jesus Mate for the Milwaukee Brewers, the NL Central, Chad Wright, 150. 12 of 150 for Mate. Absolutely solid start for tonight and the release of Bowman Baseball. Thank you, everybody. Got to try and get like all this. This is like the one fun thing about Bowman is that there is a lot of shavings left over on the table from the paper. What up? Yeah, I'm like, look down. I'm like, where the heck did they all go? Seriously?
Yeah, I probably told Jose to grab the bins over at the other shop. I didn't quite tell him come in.
Oh, fair.
What's it called? What are you doing, Bowman's?
Yeah, I got Bowman off the top and solid start.
Do you know what will be cool? It is first at bats in the major league if he walked. You know what I'm saying? Jesus walks.
Yeah.
Wow, who had that? What is that? Brewers.
Yeah, Brewers Chad.
Chad Wright?
Yep.
Oh.
Hitting the biggin'. That's one of the top three.
Oh, this is the division.
Yeah.
I know this dude's good. We got to get a good picture of that bad boy.
Yep.
Sweet.
So. I will appreciate you swinging by and dropping those off.
Yeah, because it is Bowman night.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna run out of bins quick on these jumbos. Watch for red rookie logos, red RC redemption. Do you know what this parallel is? The fence?
Oh.
I've never seen that. It threw me off. I'm like, I don't know what this is because it's not numbered.
There is different new parallels.
Okay.
Is it the fence? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Red RC rookies in there.
Yep.
Which apparently, you get rookie of the year, which I understand is cool. You get $100, Fanatics bucks. The card becomes rookie of the year.
Really?
The red RC.
Yeah.
So if it's the Cubs guy,
Mm-hmm.
rookie of the year, you can turn that card in for $100 fan cash with Fanatics.
Oh, can't go wrong with that.
MVP, you win something else.
Huh.
The funny thing is, they said if this person makes it to the Hall of Fame, you can redeem it for $500. So it's like
I don't think anybody's going to do that.
Hall of Fame career is going to be at least 12 to 15 years, and then 5 years to wait.
Right.
So you could be looking at 20 years.
Oh,
I'll be
jeez.
75 years old, holding on to that damn rookie card.
That's probably like triple the value of what that
By the
is.
time that happens, if he's a Hall of Famer and you have his Bowman rookie
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, it's a good gimmick.
Yeah.
What about VeeFriends? Anybody buying that?
Yeah, we actually do. Yeah, let me see where we're at here. We're down to 3 on VeeFriends. Okay.
They change up the odds. And the mangas you can hit better in the blasters than you can in the hobby.
Really?
Refractors are more able to get in the hobby. Like, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. All righty. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
No problem. And you're doing Friday, right?
Yeah.
I have a theater thing tomorrow night. So I won't be able to break tomorrow night. And I might do a mixer for Saturday night.
Okay.
But Wednesday and Friday.
Sounds good.
You'll release Friday too.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Baseball next week.
All righty.
More unlicensed football and Tom's resurgence.
Of course. Reptilian refractor? That's what that is? I'm trying to find a list. Yeah, I will. You gotta send a good photo of the Jesus. There we go. All right. Yeah, like all I want to know is the parallels. Autographs, inserts. Yeah, the kanjis are nuts. Because it has prospects across the top of it. But there's no numbered variations on this. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm so confused. There's not really a Chrome prospects, maybe? I'm going through the list. If anything makes sense. You said reptilian? I think it's reptilian orange, maybe? BCP 13. I'm going to go with orange. Just feels like a... Unless all the Chrome prospects are... I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Steel metal, maybe? No, because that'd be numbered. Because it's not a numbered card. That's the other difficult thing about this. It's a prospects. Here, let me see what the reptilian refractor looks like. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's reptilian refractor. Why do they call it reptilian refractor? It looks more like a chain link fence than a reptile. I guess I see it now, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I think you're right though. It's the reptilian. It's one in every 13 packs. So one per box. Not too bad though. It just threw me off. I'm like, what the heck is this thing? All right, let's update the big board. Let's see where we're at here for all of our fun. We are down to 3 on the VeeFriends. Not really sure what to expect there, but it should be a good one nonetheless. We also have the dual jumbo box. We're down to 4 on that. Where are we at on our EB dub? We're down to 11 on our EB dub. And 10 on our National Treasures. So 11, 10, 4, and 3 are the magic numbers. Yeah, Tyson, you weren't kidding. You went ham on these. We also have 6 spots left on the Leaf Metal Pop Century. So 6 spots left there. Oh, and I guess speaking of that, you know, if anybody does want blasters, we do have. Which one is he? Is he the Dodgers? Dodgers kid? I'm pretty sure he's decent. Top 25, or he's a top 15 Dodger prospect, but he's not expected to make the majors until 2027. Hey, Carter. How you doing? All good. We all get busy. That's got to be a first Bowman, right? Because I think they just signed him. Or maybe they signed him last year. I can't remember. Yeah, a Blue Mate. I'm like, what is happening? We're starting this way? Come on, man. Let's go. I'm not one to do the let's go, but that almost warrants it, you know? All right, we're down to 10 on the EB dub, folks. 10, 10, 4, and 3. Plus 6 on the Pop Century Leaf Metal. You can check it all out. We still have our combo offer active as well. You buy 3 or more spots and you save. Pretty easy peasy process with that one, if I do say so myself. All right, I'm going to go put these cards in the back. We'll be right back. All right, where are we at here? Where we at? Where we at? Are there any other NBA games tonight, or is it? Oh, Oh, Denver, OKC. So Denver trying to go up 2 games too, which is nuts. I love how Toronto for NHL, they finally get out of the first round, and now they're just kind of coasting. They're about to take down the Panthers for a second straight game unless the Panthers can pull off a Winnipeg-type comeback. Last second shot. Speaking of, that was nuts. That Winnipeg Jets game Sunday night. Woo! Steph Curry gonna be out a week. That's gonna be rough. Big blow to the Warriors. Trying to go up 2 games tomorrow night. Indiana leading Cleveland 2-0 in their series. That one's wild too. It's just a weird NBA finals or NBA playoffs. Still trying to wrap my mind around it. Doesn't make a whole ton of sense. There was a lot of coasting in round 1, and now round 2's coming. It's like, nope. Feel like I haven't been here in a while either. That's the crazy part. Well, last Wednesday, it's been a week. Was in Vegas this last weekend. That was fun. Lost a lot of money. But it was good. All right, 10, 4, 3, and 6. Those are good odds then. If it's 1 in every 13 packs. We'll take that. Oh, that's don't drive and Nick, I guess. Bowman Blaster, Carter? Or do you want a VeeFriends blaster? I know you really want a VeeFriends blaster. Don't. All right. 1, 2, or 3? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? Number 2. All right. To be honest, I haven't looked. I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to go anywhere. I can't even tell you the last time I was at a department store, to be honest. Don't do anything, Nick. Hey, I mean, if they get to the Eastern Conference Finals, like Knicks Pacers, like you're gonna hear nothing but the throwbacks to the early 2000s, late 90s rivalry between Ewing and Reggie Miller, and it's gonna be bleh. All right. There you go, Carter. Wipe this down. Don't need that. Doo-doo. Inside a Walmart, but not for Walmart. Oh, it's one of those. I'm like, wait a minute. No, it's one of those that has like the storefronts in the front, right? Chase Burns, very important prospects. He's a secret shopper. It'd be cool if you were like a secret shopper that. Okay. It'd be cool if you're a secret shopper, but like also security, so you got to like rough them up at the same time. That would be fun. Brett Lauda for the Reds. Shiny. They took the McDonald's out of the one here, and I was disappointed. Then they turned it into a Domino's, which was even weirder. I'm like, why is there a Domino's in the Walmart? I feel like Subway just kind of faded into the dead of night, and that was it. I always thought it was cool growing up that you could order your McDonald's at the checkout in the Walmart and then go to the McDonald's and pick it up. It was the dumb things that amazed me as a child. Greatness loading, Kyle Teal. Oh, look, we got another one. Look at that. Dowell Joseph. I guess they're more common than thought. You have a Build-A-Bear? Hey, Chad. Yeah, heck of a hit, man. Congrats. Yeah, the other one here has a Burger King. Dylan Cruz. Rockstar Rookies. All right. There you are, Mr. Carter. All right. Fight the FOMO. Fight the FOMO. All right. Since we're low on totes though for tonight, and I don't want to get into them with the Bowman that we have, I'm gonna bring your cards to the back. One sec. Well, I will say, I was hoping we had another Pokemon booster box here, but I don't think we do. I don't think we're gonna get anything until what's the next Pokemon release? It's the end of this month, isn't it? Is it the Team Rocket? I think it is. Destined Rivals, May 30th. It's a big release week this week. Topps Resurgence Football on Friday. Optic H2s are coming out on Friday. Clearly, Donruss is next week, too. Flawless Baseball on the 14th. Jeez, there's a lot coming out here. Signature Class Football? I don't even know what this is. I've never even heard of this. Top Signature Class. All right. Interesting. So lots of stuff coming out here this month. It's a busy month. Good problem to have, you know? All right, where are we at here? Still sitting stagnant. 10, 10, 4, 3, and 6. Across the board. Yeah, the VeeFriends. Where are they? We got a box of VeeFriends over here. Do I have to go grab one? I think I have to go grab one. Let's see. What's left in Pop Century? There are 6 left in Pop Century. So it will be, if you choose to do that, it will be you, and then CK has 2 spots. All right, down to 9 on the National T. 10, 9, 4, and 3. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand this. 3 numbered parallels or limited inserts per box. Competitive and collectible universe with over 250 characters. This first ever VeeFriends Topps Chrome set features 100 VeeFriends characters. Discover your favorites and collect. Look for manga inserts. 18 packs, 4 cards per pack. Find autographs from Entrepreneur Elf's favorite entrepreneurs. So Gary V, right? That's what that is. I don't know. I don't know what competitive means. I've read about it. I'm trying to figure it out. Because it started as an NFT, didn't it? It's a Gary Vaynerchuk company. Like he invented it. But it was built out of an NFT. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm right, there was a story in Sports Illustrated about it not too long ago. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. But I mean, if he's got tops involved, it's definitely a big thing. All right, down to two. Two on the VeeFriends. What else we got? Oh, somebody opened Live Golf. Who opened Live Golf? Hmm, interesting. Oh. Yeah, Prism. We've had a bit of it here. I think we still do. Yeah, we definitely still have it on the shelf. Some Live Prism. Utah hockey finally getting a name, the Mammoth. Live Impeccable? Really? Is it really? Why? What is the point of that? When does this come out? Hold on. Oh, it comes out Friday. Oh, look at that. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've got a lot of big names, but I just this would hit so much differently if this was PGA and not Live. But it's a multi-year partnership. So, I mean, they've been working on this for a bit. All righty, let's do it. Let's do it. Got to update my board first, man. You're really going ham tonight. Appreciate you though, sir. Appreciate you. All right, VeeFriends or Pop Century. Let's do VeeFriends because I have no idea what to expect out of this, which should make it all the more fun. All righty. So there's the 6 spots, but before we random those, we're going to random the packs and shuffle them up. So we'll bring this up on the big old screen. I mean, let's that thing is creepy looking. I think there's ducks with hearts for eyes and I must have a game. Hey, you know, there's a market for this. Like, VeeFriends is one of the few things in the NFT space that survived the whole hype over that stuff. It would not shock me if these follow suit with being able to hold value. It would not shock me in the least. And it's funny because the way that they did Richard, it's funny you mentioned that because the way that they did the odds for these, it's even easier to hit the mangas, like the animes in the blasters than it is the hobby. It's weird. It's really weird. All right, we're going to random the names here. This is going to be the order. Every single spot getting 3 packs. So, 14 times. Here we go. And we got Brandon down to Tyson. Copy. Boop. All right, let's get to ripping. 2025. Topps Chrome VeeFriends. Random triple pack break. All right. And then we'll bring that up to 150. All right, here we go. Let's have some fun, folks. A new and unique break for us here on this Wednesday night. The release of 2025 Topps Chrome VeeFriends. We are doing a break that will see every single spot in this break getting 3 of these packs, and there is the order over there to the right in terms of who's getting what. So, Brandon, the first one up with the first 3 packs. We're looking for parallels. There are 3 of them in these 18 packs. And again, if you've never seen these before or heard of them, they're tied in with the VeeFriends NFT by Gary V. Should be an interesting one. Looking forward to it. We'll see what we got. Here we go. Good luck, Brandon. Starting us off. Tough to beat a worm from the dirt. Stunned Sun. Authentic Anaconda. And Pleasant Platypus. Just 4 cards per pack. 250 of these creatures. Part of VeeFriends. To the Moon Meerkat. Diamond Hands Hen. Oh, we got one of those parallels. Tolerant Tortoise. And that's going to be numbered to 250. Given what the resale value is on the boxes right now, I'm going to go with yes, at least initially. It seems as though they are going the way they should be going. Toronto, St. Louis. What up, J Flip? Thanks for responding to my text the other day, you jerk. Hodel Hyena. That's going to be a silver. Notorious Ninja. I smell a collab coming on. I texted you on your birthday. You old man. All right, Tyson, you got the next 6. So we'll do these in order here. Brilliant Barracuda, Princehold Praying Mantis, Silver Methodical Mammoth, and Slayin Slug. Sure. That's why I get taking time out of my Vegas vacation to say happy birthday to you. Reflective Rhinoceros, Fly Firefly, Graceful Goldfish. Energetic Electric Eel, Sophisticated Stingray, Considerate Cowboy. He looks like he's ready to punch somebody in the face. And who was born in 1997? What? This is... Who was born in 1997? Gosh. Oh, this is fun. Oh, we got something back here. See what we got. Heart Trooper. Ooh, Legendary Lemur. Legendary Lemur. That's the manga. Speckle set.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Tyson. Very nice. Heart Trooper to 99. It's a good pack. I don't know what any of it means, but it's a good pack. And Zestful Zebra. For those of you with kids that would watch Peppa Pig. All right, Balanced Beetle, Patient Pig. Ooh, Wave. When you live for their validation, you aren't living. To 199. An Empathy Elephant. Such a reflective thing to say. Champions self-acceptance, which allows them to tune out the rest of the world. All right, final pack of your first 6, Tyson. Eager Eagle, Accountable Anteater, Silver Sweet Swan, and Focused Falcon. All right. Take a picture of this one. I think this is going to be a good hit for us there. Very nice. All right. Yeah. The next 3 packs belonging to Chad. Good luck, Chad. Silver 5555 fan. 5555 Courteous Coyote. Shows that support is about quality, not quantity. All right. Pack number 2. Common Sense Cow. Skilled Skeleton, Silver OG Ox, and Legendary Lemur. All right. Juicy Jaguar, Insightful Irish Terrier, Honest Honeybee, and Headstrong Honey Badger. Interesting group of names there. All right, Chad, there you go. And Tyson, you got the last 6. Doo-doo-doo-doo. See what we got. Mindful Minokawa, Tenacious Termite, Daring Dragonfly, and Sympathetic Squid. Oh, this one's good. Badass Bulldog. Vibin Vampire. Ooh. Sketch to Screen. Decisive Duck. Okay. Logical Lion. I think, did we get all of our numbers? Supposed to be 3. Witty Weasel, Perceptive Puma, Dialed In Dog Silver, and Wise Wasp. Final 3 packs. Karma Kiwi, Bobby Brown. Did we get another one? We did. Look at that. Headstrong Honey Badger. Headstrong Honey Badger. Okay. So Bobby Brown, Entrepreneur Elf's favorite entrepreneurs. Courageous Cockatoo. There are autos in some of these boxes. Some of them. I'm not sure if we... I'm going to go with we didn't get one, but maybe I'm wrong. Kind Kudu. Another Sketch to Screen. Bad Intentions. Dialed In Dog Silver. And Smooth Spider. All right, final pack. Creative Crab, 5555 fan, Authentic Anaconda, and Level-Headed Lizard. So there we have it, folks. That is VeeFriends. Topps Chrome VeeFriends. Very interesting set. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody. All right. We'll head back. Check out where we're at while we get all these packed away. We got Pop Century coming up next. Four left in the Bowman triple teams. Still 9, and man, I'm surprised NT's taking as long as it is to fill. That's always a fun one. They loaded the list this year, so there's a lot of big names in National Treasures. So that was kind of shocking that we're struggling on that one. That's okay though. All right. So we'll get to Pop Century next. So these are our numbers. We'll wipe this one out. That one is done. So these are the 4 breaks left on the board for tonight. All right, we'll be right back, and we'll get Pop Century off and running. 1 second. All right. So these are next for us. All right. Had to do a quick check on something. That's all right. Sorry about that, folks. All right, we're going to knock out what is essentially Tyson versus CK. Yes, we are still ripping the Pop Century out of the original case. I know we hit the Sopranos. I don't know if there was a second one. On card, we may have. But we'll find out. Well, I guess we'll find out together on this one, won't we? All right, here we go. We have the final 2 boxes of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century. 6 cards in each box, 12 total spots, and this is essentially a Tyson versus CK battle. Tyson has 10 spots in this one. CK has 2. We're looking for potentially some big hits out of this, including a Pearl signature, including potentially a multi-signed autograph card as well, based on the case hits. So we're going to type them up here, and the way this break is going to work, we're going to open up all the packs, check out all the cards. We're going to type them into this list over here to the right there, and then we're going to random the names next to each of those cards, and that is what you're going to get. So here we go. Box number 1 on the way. What, did you text him and ask him to do that? Or are you just... I'll put an asterisk next to one of them and be like, that'd be your shoulda, coulda, woulda spot. All right, proof pack first. This is going to include 2 proofs. So we'll get them in here. Ben Stiller, Saturday night host. 1 of 1 pre-production proof. And John C. McGinley, 1 of 1 pre-production proof. Scripted. For those of you who are Office Space fans and Scrubs fans, I'm going to zoom out ever so slightly here. Maybe even a little bit more than that. Let's go 125. I think that'll be enough. All right. On to the autos. Let's see what we got. Take that out of the way. Is this a... Oh, my goodness. All right. We got something in there. Doug E. Doug. For you Cool Runnings fans, Sanka from Cool Runnings back in the 90s. The Jamaican bobsled team, man. 10 of 20. Moving on. PJ Souls, Scream Team. 1 of 5. Well, Tyson, here you go. The Mystery Pearl autograph, card and level, including parallels, will be awarded at the time of fulfillment. So we don't even know what it is. It's a mystery pearl. All right, and our final one. How about Christy Brinkley? Five of 25. You want to kiss my lucky egg? That was a top 5 movie for me growing up. All right, proof pack. Box 2. They could have done a much better job at making sure these are in here. Josie Canseco. And how about this? Pre-production proof of the Pulp Fiction crew. That's awesome. Co-stars. Pulp Fiction proof. All right. Let's see what our final 4 cards are. Let's see what we got. Tom O'Connell. It's going to be 7 of 15. Kate Flannery for you Office fans. 5 of 7. I'm not really sure. It's something rules. Sith rules. All right, 2 more. Morena Baccarin. That is going to be 6 of 25. All right, and our final hit. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if this is, how good can it be? Those eyes look familiar. Oh, Andrew Garfield, baby. How about that? Three of 7. Very nice finish. Oop. There we go. The other Spider-Man who didn't get to finish his trilogy. All right. Oh, okay. Well, then the Sith rules comment makes sense. All right. Well, this is what we got here. This is our 10 hits or 12 hits, excuse me. 12 hits. And again, CK with 2, Tyson with the rest. We're going to random the list and paste them in. We're going 11 times. Good luck. And we got your list right there. So Tyson with the Ben Stiller, John McGinley, Dougie Doug, PJ Souls, The Pearl, Christy Brinkley, Jose Canseco, Pulp Fiction, Tom O'Connell, and the Marina Baccarin, and CK with the Kate Flannery and Andrew Garfield. You guys are going to have to work out a trade for the Christy Brinkley. But there you have it. There's your order. So you got your Pearl. You went in for the Pearl. You got it. So now you gotta make sure to share what it ends up being. So I guess as soon as you redeem it, they're gonna let you know what it is. Don't let me forget to ask you, because I'm going to be very, very curious about what that card is going to be. All right, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Who is Marina? That name doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, it says card and level, including parallels, will be awarded at the time of fulfillment. So as soon as you type it in, it'll tell you what the code is for. All right. 8, 9, and 4. Have we moved at all? That's the question. Still at 8. Still at 4. Oh, we moved 1. So 8, 8, and 4. The magic numbers. Well, it shows how much pop culture I have. Pop culture knowledge I have. Wow, OKC destroying the Nuggets. 85-55. Oof. The end game. What's that about? Let's see. Oh, it was on NBC? Hmm. All right, Kevin. I do. I never watched it, but I do remember it. I am too. I'm curious to see what you got out of that. All right, 4, 8, and 8. That's all we got. Don't forget about that combo offer, folks. You buy 3 spots, you save 5%. You buy 4 spots of any kind, any combination, you save 7.5%, and you buy 5 or more, you save 10% off your order. Pretty darn good deal there. The EB dub is only $43.99 tonight. Considering that the cheapest teams in the break are $35, and the Rockies, who are in that EB dub and have one of the top players in the set in Charlie Condon, I mean, you're looking at $159. I mean, you can get over $100 off if on the Rockies if things fall your way. Pretty solid deal there. $10 spots going to get into that 6-box Bowman break. One more down on the NT. We're down to 7. Past the halfway point on the NT. That's 2 boxes of Panini National Treasures baseball. Really? Oh, that's annoying. Hold on. Let's see here. Time of fulfillment. Yeah, I guess. Man, it's like they really can't. Can't you just drive there? Aren't you close to the colony? Or is that the other side of the state? You should just show up and be like, give me my card. Eight, 7-4. So we got one more Bowman here. 2 jumbo boxes. The first one was very good. Picking up the Jesus Made to 150 auto. Oh, other side of the state. Dang. So here's our jumbos. 6 autos in that one. 3 teams per spot. It's a biggin'. So there's 4 spots left to go there. So lots of Bowman to rip tonight. 6 hobbies, 2 jumbos, hopefully some NT to throw in there as well. George Pickens to the Cowboys today? That's wild. Down to 6. We're down to 6 on the EB dub. 6, 7, 4. The debut of Bowman 2025 tonight, ladies and gents. It's a big night for baseball. We talked about a couple of the major players in the this Bowman product that people are after. Kevin McGonigal with the Tigers. J.J. Weatherholt, shortstop with the Cardinals. Charlie Condon with the Rockies. Franklin Arias with the Red Sox. Jesus Mate with the Brewers, who we did pull, which is fantastic. Then you got those red rookie redemptions. The anime inserts. Yeah, Kevin McGonigal is the number 23 overall prospect. Weatherholt's number 32. Condon's 34. Arias 42. Quinn Matthews for the Cardinals. Another big one. He's 55. Thomas White for the Marlins at 57. Mate for the Brewers at 78. Slade Caldwell for the Diamondbacks at 86. Yeah, you got those red rookie card logos. Any of those players end up winning the Rookie of the Year, you can turn in the card for $100 in fan cash with Fanatics. So a lot of excitement there over that. I feel like this weather's finally starting to warm up too. Didn't necessarily feel like that today. Today was chilly. It was windy today. Did not care for it. Six, 7, 4. All we have left. $43.99 gets you into that EB dub. 10 spots will net you a slot in that 6-box pick your team break. The Rockies, Diamondbacks, Twins, Mets, A's, Orioles, Astros, Blue Jays, Giants, and Angels in there. Other 5 spots will get into a dual blaster box of Bowman 2025 triple team tiered break. So 10 spots in total in that. So we'll have to sell out another 5 spots to get to that break. Who's in the anime set this year? Haven't really even seen that either. Let's see. Check that set list. Check the inserts. There's 30 players. Wow. Mike Trout, Kobe Mayo, Charlie Condon, Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie Betts, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Leo DeVry, J.J. Weatherholt, James Woods, Walker Jenkins, Max Clark, George Brett, Ichiro, Derek Jeter, Jack Caglione, Travis Bazzana, Connor Griffin, Christian Moore, Roki Sasaki, Haesung Kim, Albert Pujols, Juan Soto, Hideki Matsui, Dylan Cruz, Luis Angel Acuna, Shohei, Fernando Tatis, Rafael Devers, and Vlad Jr. And then there's the kanji variations. You have Ichiro, Sasaki, Matsui, and Otani. So those are your players there. You also have the etched in glass variations. There's only 2 retrofractors. Brooks Robinson and Steve Carlton. And all the autographs. There's the one book out there. The Ultimate Autograph book. Still absolutely wild list. $24 names on that. 24 prospects. The Ultimate Autograph Book Card Checklist. Handful of Bowman buyback autographs in there as well. Wouldn't it be something? You get that booklet. That would be wild. Absolutely wild. I'm here for it. The odds are stacked against us, but I'm here for it. Six, 7, 4. Those are the magic numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Getting that combo spot offer. Save up to 10%. 225 to 500. Holy moly. Is there a checklist out for it? Or is that like a super secret thing? Oh, man. I wish it would, I wish they'd give you something. Something to work off of. It's like there's not even oh wait, did I find? Hold on, I might have found it. Let's see here. Pearl. Okay, so there is a list. There is a list. Wow. So there's 2 pages of them. So you got a little bit of everything on this list. Few presidents: Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Laurence Olivier, Leonard Cohen, Mick Jagger, Orville Wright, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Rocky Maivia, Taylor Swift, Reggie Jackson, Al Pacino, Ben Stiller, Chevy Chase, Christina Applegate, Dwayne Johnson, Ewan McGregor, Marissa Tomei, William Shatner. And then there's a lot of dual, triple, quad pearl signatures on here. Like a lot. Here, let me one second, Tyson. I'll drop this in the chat on YouTube for everybody to read. There we go. That seems to be the list. That's a pretty good list. All right, we're down to 2. 2 on the EB dub. 274. That's where we're at. I mean, can you imagine pulling Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, Harrison Ford, Anthony Hopkins? Gene Hackman has some stuff in here. Kelsey Grammer, John Ratzenberger would be fantastic. Cheers fans out there. Yeah, Mel Gibson, Sylvester Stallone, Gene Hackman, Lawrence Fishburne. And then there's a big one. Oh, there's the National Lampoon Vacation. Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, Randy Quaid, Anthony Michael Hall, Juliette Lewis, and Dana Barron. You got a Marvel one in there with Paul Rudd, Brie Larson, Karen Gillian, Tom Hiddleston, Elizabeth Olsen, Zoe Saldana, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Pom Clementif. So I mean, there's a chance of some big redemptions in there. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Ray Liotta. Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver. Get that for you Star Wars fans out there. I can understand why it's being as many as it is, or they're going as high as they are. You know? Thank you, Carter. Appreciate it. 274. Oh, 100% would. Yeah, it's some crazy stuff in there. So are you going to redeem it or are you going to sell it? Now that you've seen it, well, what's your first thought? Oh, I love it. Love it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to redeem either. I had Panini remind me I've been sitting on a redemption for 2 years now. I'm like, oh, yeah, thanks. Appreciate the reminder, jerks. EB Dub sold out. Hey! All right, let's get to randomizing. That means we only got 2 more breaks on the board left. Wipe these out. There you go. So 7 on the National Treasures, 4 on the dual jumbo box triple tiered teams. Check those out over at TopShelfBreaks.com. We're going to get to them tonight. I know we will. All right, let's get to the randomizer. All right, here are our 15 entries. Here's our spots. We do not random the spots. It is just as you see it here. So we will roll the dice, a grand total of 12 times. Good luck. And we got Brandon down to John. And there you have it. There's our names. So Brandon coming away with the Rockies. Tyson with the Diamondbacks. And the Twins. And the A's. The board also very good to Kyle. O's. The Astros. John picking up 2 teams, the Mets and the Angels. All right. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can now random for the Brewers. And so the teams that were purchased outright have a chance at the Brew Crew as a freebie team. See if we can find another Made in there. Roll the dice. Grand total of 10 times. Name on top after 10 wins the Brew Crew. And it is Mike Heck, the Rays spot, getting the job done for Mike. Congratulations. Nicely done. All right, that means we are ready to rip some Bowman. Touche. Touche. See, this is why there are baseball players that need to have their first and their last name said separately. Mike Heck. There we go. Figured it out. All right. Bowman Baseball. $6 PYT break. All right, let's get these jumbos out of the way. Save those for laters. So again, do not forget, still 7-4 on the spots, still on our 2 breaks. National Treasures Baseball and our other Jumbo Bowman over at TopShelfBreaks.com as we get through these 6, count them 6 boxes of Bowman 2025. All right. The big break for this evening, and it is 6 boxes of 2025 Bowman Baseball here on release day of Bowman. We're looking for 1 auto per box in this 6-boxer, and congratulations are in order for Mike Heck for picking up the Brew Crew as a freebie in this one, thanks to him buying the Tampa Bay Rays outright in this break. So, without further ado, we're going to dive right into it. We're looking for some anime. We're looking for some big prospects. Let's see what we can find. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 24 packs per box. These are monsters. Some side poodles. They're the AA or the AAA? I can never remember. Usually the cooler names are AA, because then they try and get serious with the AAA names. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, first half of box 1 coming up. See what we got. Greatness loading. Another Camp Smith. One of those reptilians. Witt Jr.'s Lucky 7 Sluggers. Peyton Eels. Carson Williams. Nice sparkle on the Christian Campbell. Cut way off center. Let's go into the Red Sox. Red Sox and Thomas. Thomas B. Rookie of the Year, Trace Sweeney for the Detroit Tigers. Eduardo Quintero. Jack Penny. All right, still no auto in box 1. On to the second half. You know what? We're just going to open this one because it was right on top. How about that? Franklin Arias. How about that? One of the top prospects that we're looking for out of this set, and we will take it. Red Sox again. Thomas B. On card auto. Right out of the top. The shortstop prospect for the Boston Red Sox. We are on a roll here tonight. So far with Bowman. The Red Sox as well. See what else we got in this pack. Seaver King, nice Jack Penny to 350 for the Tigers. Now we can get to opening the rest of the packs. All right, here we go. See if we can find any fun parallels along the way. Thomas Segesi for the St. Louis Cardinals, Rookie of the Year. Favorite. Ooh, look at this. Luis Morejo for the Guardians to 75. Guardians, Carter. Nice first Bowman parallel there. Very nice on the yellow. Yamamoto. Jesus Made again. Connor Griffin. Tink. Yohendry Vargas for the Dodgers. All right, mini stack wrapping up box number 1. Got some flashies in the back of the box. Walker Jenkins. Aaron Estrada on the X-Fractor. The X-Fractor going to the O's in Kyle K. Good stuff. All right, that's box 1. 1 down, 5 to go. We'll clear the platform. Going to be taking up a lot of bins tonight with all these Bowman cards, that's for sure. Feel old yet, Tyson? Paper-based random to 2 teams. I will not forget, now that you've reminded me. So thank you for that reminder. I want to stick around just to remind me at the end, too, because a lot can happen between now and 5 boxes from now. All right. Hagen Smith, Sean Keys, another reptilian. Got some Jack Penny to 199 for the Tigers. And Thomas B. Braden Montgomery. Got some Drew Jones to 399 for the Diamondbacks and Tyson. Picking up the Diamondbacks in our EB dub earlier. Cooper Pratt, Luke Sinnard on the confetti. Not going to be numbered. Dylan Cruz. Oh, that's actually a red refractor there. So that's going to be the red redemption. It's going to the Nationals and Chad. So he turns out to be Rookie of the Year. Redeem that for $100 in Fanatics credit. Blake Walters. The name isn't ringing a bell. JJ Weatherholt's Fair Weather Collectibles. I see what they did there. Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Yeah, I mean, most of the players, I like looked at them like, are they even in the major? Like, are they getting playing time right now? Like, I had to think about it with a few of them when I was reading the list of who was in there, but maybe they are, and I just don't know, which is very, very possible. I've been so infatuated with the Cubs start to the season that haven't really paid attention to much other than that. Yeah, but like here's the thing though, and like because CK stopped in momentarily to drop off some bins, is at that point you have a Bowman rookie card of the rookie of the year from that given year, who then becomes a Hall of Fame player. What are the odds that card would be worth well more than the $1,000 that Fanatics is willing to hand over to you? Let alone having to wait 20 years for that to come to fruition. That's one of those promotions you're going to hear about somebody randomly redeeming it in 20 years, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Adley Rutschman to 125 on the bandana for the Orioles. Still looking for an auto here. Seaver King. Aiden Smith. Blue pattern parallel. Oh, is that what it's called? I call it the bandana. Always will. Every year. That's the bandana. It's more fun to say. All right, where's this auto? Is it here? No. Oh, come on. Where is it? Ashley Andihar for the Rockies X-Fractor. Gregory Barrios. Wait until the very end. I'm like, where is it? Rays, Mike Hack. Picking up the Barrios. All right. Ashley Andahar, X-Fractor. Very nice as well. All right, on to box 3. Again, got National Treasures Baseball. More of this Bowman on the board as well. Just 11 spots in total. We're looking to move here tonight. All right, first half of box 3 coming up. Nick York on the silver. It's for the Pirates. Malcolm Moore, Reptilian. Rhett Lauder. Sierra Hope. Chen-Wei Lin. First Bowman to 350 for the Cardinals. Cardinals and Justin G. Eduardo Quintero. Fetty for the Dodgers. And Thomas. Jackson Jobe. Bazana's bases loaded cards. All right. And the final stack. We got anything fun hiding for us? The answer to that question is no. Yeah, that's a thick card for being a parallel. Still looking for an auto in box number 3. Dylan Cruz. Gary Gill Hill. That's a name for the Rays. And Mike. Glengarry Glen Ross. See what else we can find. Ichiro Kano Hernandez. I mean, he recognizable for his first name, came from father's Japanese friend, not baseball superstar. I was going to say, there's got to be something on this card as to why his first name is Ichiro. Aaron Estrada. Still looking for the auto. Jesus Made. Condon. Gotta be here. Is it the Sparkles? Nope. Carson. Bench. Caminetti. Come on, this gotta be Luis Angel Acuna. Did we get skunked? Dadgummit. Hold on. Gotta do the quick run through again, make sure we didn't miss anything. Always frustrating when this happens, but we're not prone to it not happening every once in a while. Yeah. Shoot! Check this other stack of that box just to be safe. Yeah, David Ortiz Jr. Yeah, that is weird seeing him in there. Yeah, there's not. All right. Well, folks, we move on. Box 4. Keep that there for right now, just in case. Oh. How are the late NHL and NBA games going? Thunder still whooping butt? I'd have to imagine. And they were up 30. Wasn't even halftime yet. All right. Box 4. Kevin Alcantara. Cubbies. Greatness loading. Dylan Cruz. River Ryan. There he is. Everybody's favorite loaded up player. To 250. Where there's baseball product, there is River Ryan. Charlie Condon. Humberto Cruz to 499 for the Padres. Padres and Kenneth. David Ortiz Jr. on the Reptilian. Rockstar Kobe Mayo. What else we can find here? Rafael Flores. Rookie. Greatness loading. How about Giancarlo Solara for the Braves X-Fractor? Very nice. Braves. And Matt. And Sean Keys to 250. Didn't get skunked here. This one's going to the Blue Jays and Kyle K. Picking up the Sean Keys on card. Numbered. Very nice. Highest drafted player in Bucknell history in round 4 of the 2024 draft. All right. $10:48, nearing that 11 o'clock hour. Still got some more breaks on the board ready to do tonight. We'll hang out here however long we need to get those in. Let's see what we got. Adele Amador for the Rockies. Kyle Teal. Woods World of Wax. They couldn't come up with a better name for James Wood and his fictional card shop than World of Wax. Matt Shaw. Matt Wilkinson for the Guardians. Nice silver David Festa. Got some color coming up here. We'll see what it is. It's in the very, very back. Looks kind of yellow, and it is. Malcolm Moore to 75 for the Texas Rangers. Haven't said much of the Rangers. Chris O. with the Malcolm Moore. First Bowman. Nice parallel there. Gotta reload the card sleeves. Running out of sleeves. All right, and J.J. Weatherholt closing us up. So, 4 boxes down. 2 to go. Again, all base cards, non-numbered base cards, are going to be randomed to 2 spots in this break. Noah Schultz for the Sox. Nick York for Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Ohtani Showtime Showcase. Kyle Teal. A nice little Silver Wave 350 Alejandro Rosario for the Texas Rangers. Very nice. Theron Lorenzo. Kobe Mayo for Baltimore. All right. Here we go. What else we got? Oh, Jackson Jobe to 25 for the Tigers. Nice orange parallel. Thomas B. Nice color match there with the orange. 11 to 25. Very nice. And how about that? Travis Bazzana to 499. The Cleveland Guardians. All right. And we got our last two stacks of cards here. Box number 5. Still need an auto out of box 5. Still no sign of any animes yet either. See if we can change those fortunes. All right. Jack Lyons for the Rays to 250. Victor Rodriguez for the Dodgers. Gary Gill Hill. Man, we're pulling a lot of those reptilians. The odds say we should not be pulling that many. So you know what? We'll take it. Kevin McGonigal, one of the top prospects in the game. Young Chan for the Royals. Kumar Rocker Silver. Drew Thorpe Rockstar. Hampton, Lazaro Montez. Come on. Wyatt Langford backwards. That's an alternate art Wyatt Langford. Drop that in. Braden Montgomery X-Fractor. We're getting to the end here. Come on, where are we at? It's blue. How about that? Janaker Ugarte for the Kansas City Royals to 150. The Royals belonging to Kenneth. Nice color match there on the Ugarte. Nice Paul Skeens Treasure Trove. And there you have it. All right. One box to go. See if we're saving the best for last here for us, folks. What? What'd I do? What'd I do now? Oh. Yeah, you know, every year there tends to be a handful of names where you're just kind of like, this is weird. This is weird. I mean, heck, one of the one of the players' names is Ichiro. We are at that point in history where kids were born after Ichiro made his debut and became such a sensation, but somehow that is not the Ichiro that he was named after, which is still strange, considering that guy is definitely not Japanese. Maybe his dad has an imaginary friend named Ichiro. Just made up a story. Oh no, it wasn't that Ichiro. It was my business friend Ichiro. Son, let me teach you about the game of baseball and this player named Ichiro. All right, here we go. Caden Dana. Young Chan Walker Jenkins, number 2 prospect in Major League Baseball. Drew Romo. Kurtz. Billy Cosimoto. It's like the human version of like when you name your dog a human name and you're just like, what? Like I will never forget this. The street that we grew up on, and we didn't know this for like 2 years, but there was somebody, we'd be outside, and there was somebody always outside just yelling at what we thought was a guy named Jeff. Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff, shut up. Jeff. And you couldn't hear a dog, but you could hear the person. And one day, me and my buddies are walking around that area, and we came to discover who the Jeff was that they were yelling at. And it was Jeff, the Jack Russell Terrier. We're like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like there's just some names that are not meant for dogs. All right, here we go. Jose Perdomo. Kevin McGonigal. Bryce Eldridge. Jack Showalter. On the confetti. Kevin Alcantara. About a Kevin Castillo for the Angels to 125. John Jayhawk. How about Yancel Villarroel to 50. 5 of 50. Nice low paper number there for the Astros and Kyle K. Villarroel. Roel. Sebastian Walcott. Jesus Tillero. Man, lots of those reptilians. Holidays, open all year cards. Ha, I get it. All right. Final stack. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got some gold. I love gold. Cade Horton. 9 of 50.
I love gold.
Cubbies. Kenneth. Very nice. Leaves still looking for an auto here. Christian Moore. Andrew Morris X-Fractor for the Twins. Going to Tyson. We should have an auto, and we do. Zaire Hope to 299 for the LA Dodgers. Thomas B. Picking up the outfield prospect for LA. There you have it. All right. And that is our 6 boxes quick hit recap before we random all the base cards. Zaire Hope, 299. Cade Horton, 50. Villarroel, 250. Ugarte to 150. Wyatt Langford on the alternate white. Jackson Jobe, 225. Malcolm Moore to 75. Sean Keys to 250. Gregory Barrios, base auto. Luis Morejo to 75. And a Franklin Arias starting us off, the base auto there for the Red Sox. Shortstop prospect. So now that we have all those out of the way, we're going to take the top 2 names once we randomize our list. And they are going to split all of the base cards that are a part of this break. We're going to roll the dice 3 times. Grand total of 12. 2 names at the top are our winners. Good luck. And we got Kyle K and Tyson. Congrats. You get a whole bunch of paper coming to your house. And that'll do it for our 6 boxes of 2025 Bowman Baseball. Thank you. All right. Get to printing. We'll check the board, see where we are at. 2 and 7. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you. Two left in jumbos. All right. Clean all these up. 2 and 7, the magic numbers. We're going to bring all these cards to the back, and we'll be right back. Two big jumbo boxes ready to rip whenever we fill those final 2 spots, folks. 3 teams per spot in 2 jumbo boxes. Did it sell out? Hold up. 1 sec. I'm uploading things as we go for our fun here. Did somebody buy us out here? Thomas and Chad buying us out. All right. All right. Much appreciated, gentlemen. All right, we'll get that one put together here for you. Three autos per jumbo. Looking at 6 autos and 2 boxes. Can't go wrong with that. All right, get the rest of this set here. All right. Come on. Okie dokie. And we're away. Off and running. Two boxes of 2025 Bowman. Here's our 10 entries. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. We're going to random the tiers first, as we always do. 3 times. 9 times. Not going to hit the button. We're just going to go 9 times. Brew Crew down to the Yanks. Probably put those back left. All right, 9 times again. Angels down to the Pirates. And the last one. The Rays down to the Astros. Okay, so there's our tiers. Let's see who gets what. Good luck. CK down to Kyle. Once, twice, 3 times. Hey, Shreks. Doing all right. Just getting into some Bowman. All righty. Our final Bowman break of the night, it is 2 jumbo boxes of 2025 Bowman Baseball, and we have triple-tiered teams as a part of these 2 jumbo boxes. That's right, 3 teams per spot, all hanging out, all ready to roll in this break. There's our tiers right over there to the right, and we're going to dive right in looking for 3 autos per box. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Less packs in the jumbos. Just 12 instead of the 24 that you get in the hobby. Just get more cards per pack. And more hits. So who's going to argue that, you know? Six autos in total is what we are looking for. We do have another pick your team break of Bowman up on the board, ready to rock for Friday night. It's a big release week. We have another Topps football release Friday night. We got one of those breaks up over at TopShelfBreaks.com. Here we go. Sasaki. Ooh, going upside down. Why are we going upside down? Got some color. Got some yellow. Tink Hence, 3 of 75 for the Cardinals. Cardinals belonging to Thomas. And Ashley Andahar for the Rockies is our first hit. The Rockies, part of that first tier. Thomas again. Thomas off to a hot start in this break. Very nice. Man, these packs are every which way but up with these cards sometimes. That's okay. Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. And we're back over. Jacob Wilson. Of the Rookie of the Year redemptions, if he is indeed the AL Rookie of the Year. I feel like at this point you're starting to like get a clear picture of who is who in that race already, even though we're only a little over a month into the season. So I wonder how many out of that list that Bowman put out for that actually have a fair shake at it. Frenaber Montilla for the Detroit Tigers to $2.99. Frenaber Montilla. Ezekiel Tovar to $2.99. And Jose Pereira to $4.99 for the Guardians. Guardians, Chad W. Chad Wright hitting a big Jesus Mate earlier this evening. Add the Perella to the arsenal there for the hits for the evening. Well, the other thing, we got to make sure that we're... Carter, you still out there? I know it's late. So the base randomization says to one division in this. Is that correct, or is it supposed to be two teams again? Or two spots, I should say. Since every spot has 3. Roki Sasaki. Oh, look at this. Caden Dana and Sammy Stafura to 50 for the Reds. Reds and Thomas. Thomas again. Killing it. Another first Bowman. James Tibbs the third. That was a good. I figured that much, but does it still need to be randomed? I'm assuming it does, since, or does it not? Two spots. Got it. All right. There's Ichiro Hernandez again. Tink Hence to 199. That's going to be one of those reptilian variations. Very nice. Cruise Capital Cards and Collectibles. Chase Burns. Travis Bazzana. Is that 3 straight Brewers? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Think there's a lot of Brewers in here? Quite the farm. Bubba Chandler. Round out box 1. All right, we're on to box 2. Still some spots left in our final break tonight. National Treasures Baseball. Continuing the baseball theme for the evening. A Tommy Pham. Oh, man. I sure hope we don't. But stranger things have happened. I still can't believe he's still playing. Cheerios Future Star Collectibles. Noblemeyer. Thomas Jesse for the Cardinals. Man, upside down. Rotate them around. Every single pack. Adele Amador and Kevin McGonigal of $4.99. One of the top prospects in the set. Going to the Tigers. Justin G. Congrats. We'll take that too. Woo! Amade, a McGonigal. We're doing pretty darn well. Franklin Arias on the Reptilian. Esteban Mejia. And Carson Williams for the Rays. Still looking for 2 autos. They're out there. Hopefully. All right, away we go. Charlie Condon. Escobar, Fabian Lopez to $2.99 for the Marlins. Marlins and Justin G. Jesus Made. Kobe Mayo, Rookie of the Year. And for the Brew Crew, Jaden Fielder. First Bowman going to CK. There you are. Brew Crew have a lot of autos in this one. Manuel Rodriguez. Still looking for one more. Kobe Mayo. That's going to be the Rookie Redemption program on that red. Sleeved quick. PJ Merlando, $3.99 for the Marlins. Oh, we got a redemption. Swear to God, if this is Tommy Pham. It's Prospects, so we know it's not that. Chrome Prospects autograph, Speckle. Parallel of Quinn Matthews to the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals belonging to Thomas. Very nice. Congrats, Thomas. Tommy B. Picking that up. Luke Skinnard. Yofuri Rodriguez. Oh, my goodness. Crystallized Dylan Cruz, 42 of 50.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Wow. Nationals, Chad, you have had a night. There we go. Crystallized Dylan Cruz. All right, and Thomas White rounding us out. So, before we random all our base, the crystallized Dylan Cruz to 50. Jaden Fielder auto. Kevin McGonigal to $4.99. Sammy Stafura to 50. Jose Perella to $4.99. Ashley Endahar base and a Tink Hintz to 75. Being a part of our fun little rundown there. Heck of a 2 boxes of jumbo. So let's get over here. We're going to random our names. And the name on top, or 2 names on top, after 13 times, we'll split the base. Good luck. Tyson and Thomas. Split the base. All right, and that's going to do it for our 2 box of Jumbo 2025 Bowman Baseball. All right, one other thing that we do need to do, this is going back to our divisional of Bowman that kicked us off tonight in our single jumbo. The base needs to be random to one division. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip this all around. And we're just going to pick a division off this. All right. Division after 10 randoms gets all the base. That is our jumbo, our single jumbo box random divisions that started the night off. It's going to go to the AL Central. The AL Central gets the base. So we will make note of that as well. All right, I'm going to bring these cards in the back. We'll be right back. Oh, all right. That works too. Trying to remember, what was the dual blaster box, triple team tiered? Okay. So this will be our final break of the evening. We'll get to this EB dub, because we're not going to get to the NT tonight, unfortunately. We'll get to it on Friday night. 7 spots to go. All righty. Well, let me go grab some boxes. All right, here's our 10 names. Top 5 are from our EB dub earlier this evening. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Rolling the dice 13 times. All right, here's our 13 times. Wow, it's real thinking hard on this. This fifth round. There we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, that was the longest randomizer ever. What up, CK? Long time no talk. 13 times again, tier 2. Angels down to the Reds. And final tier. O's down to the Rays. And we'll go 13 times on our names. Pulled a couple decent hits out of Bowman. Wish we would have gotten to the NT, but I guess we'll save that for Friday night. All right, here it is. There's your lists. Time to break. Break of these two blasters along with 5 extra spots. And there off to the right side are our teams and our names. So without further ado, we're diving in looking for 72 cards per box. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Been a fun rip for us tonight. Picked up a nice Made auto to start us off. Wrapped it up with a McGonigal auto for the Tigers in our last jumbo break. Is it possible we could get surprised here? Picked up a Johnny Level. Walker Jenkins. Yofuri Rodriguez. Jackson Jobe, Rookie of the Year candidate. All right, that's box one. CK, you got to talk to Tyson about trading his Christy Brinkley to you in Pop Century. He knew you would want it. Kumar Rocker, Rookie of the Year, candidate or favorite. Ooh, got some color. Nice Condon. How about Fabian Lopez to 75 for the Marlins? And Tyson. Picking that one up. Nice low number. Quinn Matthews getting the reptilian treatment. Jacob Wilson, and Braden Montgomery going to close us out. So there you have it. Couple parallels. Nice 75 Fabian Lopez for the Mariners. First Bowman. Number to less than 100. Pretty rare for Blasters, but we like it. Charlie Condon picking up the Chrome there, and then the Kumar Rocker Rookie of the Year favorite for the American League. And that will do it for the Dual Blaster from the EB Dub here this evening. All right. Well, I believe that is going to do it for this evening, folks. We still have 7 spots left in our National Treasures. That's going to roll over to Friday evening. So we will swing that over. We will crack that on Friday with the release of Topps Resurgence Football. Some more Bowman as well. There's another 6-box Pick Your Team break up on the board over at TopShelfBreaks.com, so be sure to check that out as well. And who knows what else we'll throw up there. Should be some good stuff. Might even have a fun mixer scheduled for the weekend as well. So lots to look forward to. We do appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us here on this Wednesday night in the release of Bowman Baseball, along with Topps Chrome VeeFriends for what we had on the board and all the other fun we had with our other breaks. So until Friday night, hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and we will talk to you later this week right here